Okay, that's interesting. So this actual plastic bit is damaged there for some reason. Not really sure what's happened to that. Maybe it's what the previous owner did. I don't really know. I mean, I guess you could still use this like this without the rubbery thing on it, but it might kind of slip off your thumb or whatever. There may not be. There's a lot of grip there now because it's still sticky, but once it's clean, there might not really be that much grip there. Yeah, so really weird stuff, but yeah, I'm going to go away, clean up these sticks, and those two spare analog sticks for a PS2 controller that I've got. If the rubber things on the sticks can actually be taken off, then I'll probably just take them off and put them onto these sticks rather than actually opening up this controller and taking the whole stick out and replacing it. Okay, so I've now really cleaned the sticks up. I just scraped off as much rubber as I could do, and then there was still some like residue on these and like little bits of rubber and whatever. So I sprayed some WD-40 onto both of these, like onto the tops, and then I rubbed it around here as well, like underneath and stuff, and just left it for a while so it can do its thing. And then I just used a microfiber cloth to wipe these, and really nice and clean now. And strangely, this kind of imperfection looks like damage. You've got the same thing there as well, so maybe this is like normal for these PS1 controllers. Maybe that's how they were made for whatever reason. I'm not really sure. It's kind of strange. But yeah, I've taken out the toolbox because I keep like spare parts inside. I'll show you. So in this toolbox, sort of just like keep spare parts and stuff for like controllers and whatever. So you can see I've got quite a few analog stick mechanisms. So yeah, from use, these analog stick mechanisms, they do start to wear out and they kind of go weird, and you know, there's things that you can do to bring them back. I think what you can do, you can spray in like WD-40 and push in some Vaseline or petroleum jelly, something like that. I can't remember exactly because I've not done that for years. I did make a video on it though. But yeah, there's only so many times you can do that before the analog stick just you know, you just can't make it work good again. And so that's when it's time to either just throw your controller away and buy another one, or you can just take it apart, desolder the fucked up mechanism, take it out, and then put in one of these ones which work perfectly. So I'll keep the good ones from controllers, and there's like other spare bits. I mean, some of these spare bits I don't really know if they are worth keeping or not, but I thought I'll just keep them just in case they are worth keeping. You know, you got the vibration motors and whatever, just all sorts of different stuff. And here are the PS2 analog sticks that I was talking about, which I'm going to put onto the PS1 controller. And underneath all this, there's just like soldering equipment and stuff in there. Sorry if it's looking really dark on camera. It's very rare that I use this. I keep putting off repairs because it's like, for me to repair something, it means I've got to do like tons of research online to figure out how to do it in the right way, and so I just always put it off. But yeah, you can see I've got like a soldering iron, solder sucker, soldering iron stand or whatever you'd call it, controller case, and you've got some solder there. So unfortunately, all of these spare analog sticks in the box, they're all a little bit tacky. So I think maybe they're going the same way as those other sticks, which are just like really kind of melted and stuff. Hopefully they'll be okay. I'm not really sure if there's anything that I can do to kind of get rid of the tackiness and to try and stop them from deteriorating further. That's if they will deteriorate further. I'm still not 100% sure if what's happening to these is the exact same thing as what happened to those other sticks, but I'm guessing it probably is. I guess I should Google it to figure out what can be done about this, but I can't be bothered with turning on the computer and like kind of going onto Google and trying to find out what's going on. So I think I'll just use some water and soap and see what that does. Well, that's quite surprising because I was thinking it probably won't really make that much difference, but I just poured a bit of water into the palm of my hand, and then I squirted some washing up liquid there as well. Just kind of mixed it all up, and then I just did that with the analog sticks, and then I just started kind of rubbing it all over and into there and everything. Rinse them, dry them with a towel, and they are not sticky at all. They seem pretty much normal now, so hopefully these will be okay. So I wasn't really planning on making a video like this. I was just what I was planning on doing was, you know, after cleaning these with a WD-40 and wiping it off, I was just going to pull these rubber bits off, put them onto this, and then come back, hit record on the camera and say, look, I've fixed it now, everything's fine. But somehow this has kind of turned into like a how-to video or whatever. But yeah, these rubber bits, it's going to be difficult trying to get them off because they go right to where like the neck is. They're on really tight, so I don't think there's any way of getting them off without breaking them. So what I'm actually going to have to do is take this apart, pull these sticks off, and fit these sticks in their place. So I decided to use this old towel so I don't scratch the table up. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've taken apart one of these kinds of controllers. It is quite difficult trying to get them back together again, but yeah, let's do this. So yeah, lots of old things which are kind of like have a rubbery material on them. The rubber does melt. I remember watching a video by Ashens many years ago about some kind of, I think it was like some kind of an electronic pad that you could write messages on, and like parts of that were just kind of melting away and stuff. And of course it also happens to like the rubber belts, like in tape recorders and whatever. It's a shame that some things do deteriorate over time, even if you just like put them away and like never use them. But that's the way of the universe. Everything goes from order to chaos, and there's not really much that can be done about it. There's a proper word for it, you know, things going from order to chaos. Can't remember what it is though. So let's open this. I'm not really sure whether it's best to open it this way or this way. It's, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this. I think if I open it this way, things will kind of fall down and out, so maybe I should do it this way. If I got rid of all the screws, yep. For some reason it's still kind of holding on. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll need to unscrew this. Want to be careful so I don't break anything. So there's your control stick mechanisms. I'm not actually sure if these control stick mechanisms are okay or not. Maybe they do need to be replaced, I don't know. I'm not even sure if I've ever even tested this controller. Let's pull these off. Like so. Let's just see if they do look the same underneath. Well, actually they're a bit different, so I'm not sure if these will fit. Yeah, you can see, so this bit that fits onto the actual metal stick on the mechanism, it's kind of a bit different from this. But there is like a small hole in the middle of this, so kind of deeper down, so maybe it will fit, I'm not really sure. Let's try it out, shall we? Okay, I'm noticing that the actual shape of the hole in this is different, so I don't think it's going to fit on. And it won't do. Oh well, that's a shame. See, I was expecting to just be able to plonk these on and that would be it, but no, the hole in this is a different shape from the actual stick, so I guess these original sticks will be staying on this. I think a long time ago on eBay I saw like kind of rubber parts that you can put onto these, and they're being sold in like different colours, so looks like I'll have to get some of those. I'm not sure whether I should just end the video here and upload it to YouTube, or if there's even any point in uploading any of this video to YouTube which is further on from showing the sticks melting. I think that's quite interesting, so it would still be worth putting that part on YouTube, but I'm not really sure if there's much point in me putting any of this on YouTube since it's not really worked out. I guess, I mean, I'll order some rubber bits for these off eBay and put them onto it. I guess I could just kind of record some video showing, you know, what the controller looks like with the new things on them, and maybe just upload the whole of this video. I don't really know. Okay, so my analog stick rubbers have just arrived in the post, really cheap. I think they were about £1.60 and the postage was free. Got them off eBay. Kind of a weird stamp because it says 20.5 pence. Half pennies haven't been legal tender since the early or mid 80s, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, let's open this up. So yeah, I decided to keep the footage of me attempting to swap the analog sticks, because I thought, you know, some people might still enjoy watching the video. I've just been editing it actually, and so all I need to do is to just record this, you know, record me opening up this package, fitting on the rubbers, showing what they're like, and then I'll edit that into the video, publish it, and then upload it to YouTube. There they are. I think they look quite nice. I've got some blue and black ones. I thought they should suit the controller quite well. The grey colour. So yeah, so they've got like these things on them for extra grip, and they do feel very grippy. Yeah, so let's put these on, shall we? That's fitted on quite easily. Let's put on the other one. Feels kind of weird, you know, because of the bumps on them, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. They do feel very, very grippy now. So these can turn around quite easily on the sticks. I think when you're playing a game, they are just going to kind of turn around on their own and stuff. Yeah, I'll give you a nice close-up look at these. Yeah, I think they look really nice. Not sure if you heard that, but someone outside sneezed really loud. I've got the windows open. So I think they look quite nice on this controller. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.